Hey guys, so today I'm bringing you my February wrap up, and I don't have a haul for you this month. I actually already kind of did a little bit of a haul. The only book that I got this month was from my friend Corey, and he bought me Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and that's also what I talked about was friendship when you are in booktube and the way that your friends kind of adjust your hobby. So I read 5 books this month. Probably maybe 4, more so to the 4 side, but I read Sea of Monsters, and that took me roughly about, I would say 4 to 6 hours to finish. And then of course I have The Titan's Curse. I kind of went into a slump, so if I have to compile it, it probably took me about 12 to 14 hours to finish this. Then I have Battle of the Labyrinth, which actually took me about roughly 8 hours to finish. Oh god, please tell me I didn't bend that. Yeah, I bent it. Okay, we're fine. And then of course, Battle of the Labyrinth, as you guys know, it took me about 5 hours to finish this because I was just so into it. And then of course, then I have the very last thing, which is Of Neptune by Anna Banks, and this took me about 3 or 4 hours to finish. And I really enjoyed all those books. I have Sea of Monsters at a 4 out of 5 stars, and the rest of the books 3, 4, and 5 are 5 out of 5. And then I have Of Neptune at I think a 4 out of 5, and I really enjoyed all those books. And the other book that I'm reading next is the Heroes of Olympus series. I'm reading the Lost one, or the Lost Heroes, which is turning out really well. I'm actually taking my time with it. Even though they're like 500 pages long, I'm still taking my time because I just want to be able to enjoy the book and really delve into the characters. So far my favorite character of that one is probably Leo and Piper, mostly because they're so diverse, and Piper is Cherokee, and if you guys don't know, I'm Lakota, and Cherokee is one of the tribes that is more of a generic usage that people like to write when they're writing about Native American characters. They're like, oh, she's Cherokee. They don't write, oh, she's Chippewa, or oh, she's Kiowa. She's what's the word? Oh, there's one in the no, I don't know how to describe it, but they're like, oh, she's from the like New England or that area, or oh, she's Shawnee, she's Pawnee, she's this. No, she's Cherokee. And when it comes to some Native Americans, they're like, oh, you're just white. But Cherokee, they have their own traditions, they have their own language, they have their own, they have their own established thing. They can't help that they're so common when it comes to tribes that are known already. So I gotta hand it to Rick Riordan. He really impressed me. I mean, he already impressed me with the PJO series, but he really impressed me when he came up with a Native American character that's a demigod. Thank you so much. I mean, there needs to be diversity in books, especially with Native Americans. I've noticed that I don't count that many people in Twilight. The only characters that I count from Twilight are probably Paul and the rest of the Quileute tribe. I don't count Jacob just because he's just no. But I count the rest because it feels more authentic, and I mostly just care about diversity when it comes to Native American characters. If you guys know of any Native American characters in any YA fantasy or even adult fantasy, please let me know. Not like romance. I mean, there's plenty of Native Americans in romance. It's unbelievably cliche. So let me know. Bye.